think she just thinks she get new toy.
Very differently.
Yeah.
I'm not, I'm just treating the same.
It's like man toffee.
Okay. What do you miss?
Just anything. Yes, also we have planned this, but not earlier.
We have planned
Yes.
You?
No, we already promised marry me for.
Yes. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we are going to make a Q&A video. We got a lot of questions from the Instagram stories that I uploaded yesterday, and so this time I decided to prepare and make an order of all the questions, and so I made 4 sections. So I did the topic about kids and parenting, our relationship, South Korea, and then at the end other mixed questions. Let's get started with the kids and parenting topic. So maybe it's gonna be 2 videos if this video is going to be too long. Let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see how long we're going to talk for each question. Should we get started with the first question? Like, how has the journey of 2 under 2 been going? I would say it's been hard. There have been some challenging moments, but I feel like we still manage doing it. Like, I mean, it's not, I feel like it's not impossible.
Yeah, it's not possible. This can because also some other mom like 3 or 4
kids. Yes, exactly. Yeah, but I mean, I must say I was worried before much more, and it turned out to become better than I expected.
Yeah,
it would be, because like we still have our rest time, let's say, like we can still like sometimes rest, and also it's not like I don't feel burned out or anything like this. So, and we still are able to do our jobs and everything. So I feel like it's okay, right? And also I'm able to keep my home tidy and clean, because that's what I was afraid the most, let's say.
That's also, I think this possible, but it's like care alone is so difficult.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, of course we had the help from the postpartum nanny at the beginning, and also like we work good as a team, so also that's very important, because I think being totally alone with 2 kids, it's like that's almost impossible. I don't know. Like, big respect to those people who do that. Is Fanta still jealous of baby brother? And I love watching your videos. You are a beautiful family. Thank you. So I think she's asking because she watched our first video when they met, like when Fanta met her brother, or like one of the following videos. But I feel like you said that I misunderstood her feeling, like that.
It's not jealous. I don't know, because also she don't know this jealous feeling, but also now she more, I don't know, she not jealous.
I told you like, I think she's jealous, and then you said like no, because I was breastfeeding him, and then she was like trying to put the baby away. That was my feeling, but you said she wanted to hug him by herself, right? So we don't think she had ever been jealous. It's just that it was like a big change, of course, right? But she's, I think, now very happy, and she understands that it's her brother, right? Like, she understands that they're very close. And she's always asking about him when she comes home. It's the first thing that she wants to see, and also when she wakes up. How is Fanta adjusting to her new life as Nuna? I feel like she is taking a lot of responsibility already. Like, she's already always, when the baby's crying, like baby, and also like giving them pacifier, and I can feel that she has a very caring personality, right?
Yes, and also I think she just thinks she get new toy.
New toy, like her, this baby, like this baby.
Weird baby, like moving baby.
You
toy.
think she sees him as a boy, as a toy?
I don't know. If I imagine then, yes, I think she just this toy.
Yes, but also when they write, in the orange, when they write down, they also say she so much care about the younger kids there. Like she's very caring person, right? But we don't know because I think it's still too early to talk about her personality yet. But that's the thing that I've been observing. What are you excited about being a mom of 2? Mainly, the most exciting thing about being a mom of 2, I think, is that I hope they will play together when they get older. So that they have like always a play partner, and we don't need to play so much.
Yes, I hope so.
So what's your thing that you're most excited about having 2 children?
Yes, also like this they play together, and also just a little worry.
What?
Like how we can care. Just only things.
Now Fanta is at the age where she's taking a lot of energy, and she's also like moving a lot. So actually when his needs are satisfied, like his diapers are changed, he's not hungry, and he's just sleeping, and we don't need to care a lot about him, but we still need to take care a lot of Fanta because she's always moving, never standing still. And I just worry how it will be when he starts to be at that age, like in 1 year. But then we still have Fanta, who is still at that age where she's still moving a lot, so we have 2 hyperactive babies. Was it hard being a mom of a girl and then a boy's mom? My only child is a boy, and a new experience for me. That's funny because when we found out his gender, that it's gonna be a boy, that's exactly the thing that I told you. I don't know how it will be to have a boy. Right now, I don't really feel like a difference because boy or girl, like at this age, it's like it's the same.
Yes, but when you change these diapers, you can see.
I think later when they hit puberty, then I think you can feel the biggest difference, right? But
Yes, but I feel like a little different, like him man, so more easy.
more easy, you think so?
Because I can care, like I know, he just man.
But it's also funny because you are talking very differently to him already than like you did to Fanta. When you were talking with Fanta, you're always like so cute voice and like this, and now you're always like, oh, okay, and also you do this and like this. With Fanta, you're always like like very careful. I can already see that you are treating him very differently.
Yeah.
I'm not, I'm just treating the same.
It's like man toffee.
Okay. Are you still able to breastfeed Ando? Yes. We are mixing formula, but not that much, right? With Fanta, it was much hard. Like I gave up much earlier, so now it's going actually very good. Also, the feeding itself is not taking as long anymore, so he's drinking pretty strong. We're just adding 1 or 2 bottles, maximum 3 a day, and also not a lot, so just a little bit to see that he's full. After breastfeeding, sometimes yes, sometimes no. So yeah, I'm very happy that it's working good. Sorry. What are some cultural differences that you noticed while raising kids?
No, we're not different.
Yeah.
Just we don't know. Also, we new parents, so we already talk first because she don't know. Also, I don't know. Then we need talk. So we start talk and always yes, yes. Yes, that's why we're not so much different.
I don't actually know what's like a culture in raising kids but because I feel like in every country, every person inside each country, people are already educating their kids very differently. So I cannot say that's a cultural thing, but I feel like we usually when it comes up to some new type of education, like as they grow, we always talk together and we say, but we don't want to do this, right? Like I don't want to do like this, and then you say, yes, I also don't like this style, or like we want to do this, and then you say also like, yes, let's try like this. So we try to talk with each other before, and then try to raise them with with the same mindset, because I think the best thing is, like the worst thing is if when parents disagree on something and the kids realize it. So I think it's always good that we talk first. What's your parenting style, parenting vision?
I hope I'm just be close daddy. They can often talk like these parents, but this just I hope.
Yes, we don't know if they
yes.
want, but if we show them that they can talk with us in an open way, then I hope that they will come to us whenever they have a problem and that we have a transparent relationship. But I think that's also something that we need to show them, that we have a good relationship with each other and we talk about everything, so that they also see that if they have a problem they can come to us. I think that's something that we need to try to focus on. And also one thing that I would like that I want is when educating kids, when trying to disciplinate them, to always live the example. Like when we say like, don't do this isn't healthy, or this is not good, not to just say it, but also to live as an example, and not just say like, you should not do this, but then we do it. This is an exciting question. What are Fanta's first words? Should we try to talk? Which are the first words? Like the first word was Oma.
Oma, yes.
But now what she's already able to say. She's saying Appa, right? She's saying Ardo.
Ardo.
Yeah, she says Ardo, very cute. She said I. So cute. And she says baby. She can say sit down. And she can say pan, and water, mul, and what else?
Tata.
Yes. And 안녕, she says
bye bye.
And 이거 뭐야?
이거
이거 뭐야? The whole day. And yes.
Many?
Yeah,
also,
because mama, quack, yeah. Because I was actually concerned, is she already like up to her age, having enough words, and like how is her talking progress going? And I read that by the age of 18 months they should have a vocabulary of around 50 words, and then we counted them and then we're like, okay, we're on a good pace. So yeah, but it's cute because we started understanding her a little bit more now. So what language does Fanta understand more? I feel like the words that she's saying is more in Korean, but she can understand both. Like when I talk to her, she understands everything in German, and when you talk to her, she understands everything in Korean. It's just that I feel like Korean words are easier.
Yes, Korean. Yes, talk and this
pronunciation.
Saying this more easy.
Much easier. I always thought Korean is more difficult than German, but actually German is much more difficult because like she can say like yak, she say yak. She can say, but in German it's medicine, like it's so long, and also like she can say water. I always tell her Wasser, but of course she said mul because mul is much faster to say than Wasser. So that's why I think she's saying in Korean, but she says Siti instead of Anja. But she understands, of course, both. So I think it's just a matter of time until she starts also to say the things in German as well. Aren't you scared about future school for Fanta? At the the beginning, I was not scared at all. Like I was thinking, like, I mean, I also grew up as a mixed person in a very white dominant place. So I was thinking, yeah, she can do it. But I think the only thing that's concerning me a little bit is Korea has a little bit of a bullying culture. Like so many people bully, so that's why I'm just a little bit concerned.
No, I think now with Korean culture something change because
Yeah.
usually they don't make baby now, and also many people like Fanta season have also mixed child 많아졌어 because before really 없었어 because we don't have my friend yes this foreigner and this mixed baby 없었어 but now so many baby also more, I think more than no and more just now this new culture
I think Korea is still one of the most countries with the least mixed or immigrants or like expats or foreigners. But I'm not concerned really about that. I'm more concerned like Korea in general has a problem with bullying. Like also Korean people get bullied, not only mixed people.
yes yes
So that's the thing, but that's the thing that I don't know. Would you let your mother-in-law watch them so that you can both have a date night after the second child? Yes, of course we want to. But yeah, your mom is very busy.
yes
She's
my mom is more busy than
singer
us.
and a very busy person, so that's why. But also the thing is, date nights are difficult because the nighttime is the most challenging part, right?
yeah
Because Fanta needs a lot of care for going to sleep, and one person alone cannot be at home in the evening because also we need to care Ardo. So it's a little bit challenging, but we will see how this will be, and once that's settled, then we can just ask one person to take care of our kids, and we can have a date. Finally. What do you miss?
just anything no just my time yes and also my energy
Energy.
yes.
You don't have energy now. What do I miss? I miss just being, sometimes our weekend was like we saw one drama on Netflix and we watched all season at night until the next day in the morning. Like this time I miss, we cannot, like when we wanna watch a drama or like a TV series, we always need to say, okay, after one, even though it's so exciting, we wanna continue watching. No, we need to because tomorrow, Fanta, we need to be able to take care of her and like of our babies like this.
Yes,
But that's actually the only thing that I think like sometimes, that would be so good. Just a whole night, just watch and don't think about the next day.
yes we always think when you sleep now.
Yeah, now we sleep.
Sleep now.
So,
And also like when watch yes this drama is so funny but already sleep huh?
yes, so many times you fall asleep. I really hate when someone falls asleep while watching. So yeah. Last question about the kids and parenting topic, and this question so many people ask and I'm like, what? Will there be a baby number 3 in the future, or is baby Ardo the last one?
Yes also we have planned this but not earlier
We have planned
yes
this.
you say
No, I never say this.
no, we already promised marry me for
Yes.
we have 3 child
Really? No, like I remember you just said minimum 2, like, but if 3 then it's also okay. But I'm like, let's see how it will be. But definitely not in 1 year. Same like Fanta and Ardo, 1 year difference. I'm not ready to be. No, I'm not ready to be pregnant. I think I don't want to be pregnant again. To have one more child, it's okay, but I just don't want to be pregnant again anytime soon. So yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next topic. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see how many sections, how many videos. I will see when I'm editing, but anyway, if you're seeing the first section, this was only the first section. We will see you in the next section.
Yes.
So we continue.
Bye-bye.
See you, bye-bye.
See you, bye-bye.
Oh, like and subscribe.
구독.
구독.